anonymous strangers on the internet, and welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Play Stonehearth Alpha 12. Welcome home. Fun fact, I realized I have a surprisingly nasally voice, and I also have trace amounts of a cold, so if you hear chronic coughing, that's why. Sorry. Let's see here. What were we doing last time? It's been like a week since I played this game because I have the attention span of a goldfish. Oh, right. We were dealing with the fact that this is all outside, that I have OCD and want to have things inside caverns, and nobody has anything to eat. Cool. Go us. A+ team. The good news is, though, check out these sweet beds that are sitting here while everybody lays on the ground. Hooray. Oh, and also we have some jerky. Very thoughtful. Okay. So then if I'm not incorrect, what should be happening is our sleeping quarters is being built. Guys? Oh, you're resting. We have a daily update. So our net worth is not high enough. Now you can get this to be high enough on the first day, but you have to be very, very specific about how you do that. Namely, after you get people making food, instead of being OCD about having storage pits, you need to build a building. If I had done that instead, we definitely could have gotten an additional traveler our first day. However, I'm crazy and I can't handle the fact that the storage is outside, so irrelevant. Good news, our trapper can now charm pets, which is pretty swanky. I think one of the main changes that they added to, if I'm not wrong, here I'm going to just click on whoever, it doesn't matter, change jobs, is they added more use to the shepherd and the kinds of pets that they can take care of. So our trapper will eventually become a shepherd unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong. Don't get me wrong, completely possible. You never know. So I sort of actually want to get another trapper just so that when this guy is ready to be changed over, it's not a big deal. One thing that I also forgot to mention before is enemy charms. Here we go, yes. So the reason that our trapper has high spirit, which is right here, spirit is allocated to the things like courage, willpower, and compassion. Compassion is good for a shepherd. You'll have happier animals, and it also makes it so you can have more pets, which it's whatever. I haven't really noticed the pet doing anything except for eating my food, and he doesn't contribute to the community aside from being adorable, so I don't really think the raccoons are that cute. To each their own. I'm more of a dog person myself. If we could get like a wild wolf pet like the orcs have, I would be super on board. So far it's been 1 day in our game, I believe, unless I'm wrong, which is very possible. Just, I don't know, maybe. So that means that we don't have too terribly much going on. Unfortunately, these guys are being as OCD as I am about digging holes, so there's that. Maybe I need to click on this again and remind them I want it to be built. No. Yes, start building. No. Cool. Well, we're going to probably not even reach the maximum for the next day either, thanks to this lovely thing I like to call space cadetness. But that's fine. You know, I think it's super important for people to dig holes places, so I'm going to make our carpenter do stuff, because really it's not like they're doing anything else. Craft requirement unmet. Oh. Do I already have one of these? No. Do I have one of these? Maybe. Don't know. Let's find out. I'm going to probably make a second hoe there, because I could use another carpenter. Let's go ahead and just start making some more lanterns and stuff, because you're always going to need more of these eventually. And I think we're actually going to be okay on beds. Rough wooden shields. These used to be, I'm going to just make one in case we have to actually have a footman. These used to be your best bet for selling. I think unless they've changed it, the wooden dresser is currently the most profitable option, because it still takes 1 wood and you sell it for slightly more. But it might also be the writing desk. I don't remember which. You know what? Let's check both. They reduced the price on the rough wooden shields, which is funny because there's still other things that cost the same amount of effort to build and are more profitable. So, I mean, it's whatever. Do you already have a tool bench? If not, you should get on that. Really, I'm just trying to skill up our carpenter. It doesn't really matter at all. Because there's not too many things that your carpenter can't innately just make. Like, yeah, I think if I actually had the materials, like build that. Oh, they did make more different kinds of things that you can add as far as windows go, so that's actually pretty cool. I want a panoramic view. I do want that. I'm going to make my own building eventually. Thank you for noticing. We're also going to need a dining hall, and I believe the requirements are like 8 to 10 chairs. I'm going to go to 10. Then 5 dining tables. And I think that's about it. I'm going to probably use the standard mess hall, just because that'll be a little bit easier. But then we'll also get to see if I can remember how to rotate things, which I'm guessing the answer is no. Another thing that you'll notice, and I think this was back in Alpha 11, they added these crates so you could store things in. Now, the large crate, oh, they actually did change it so the leather brown chest does hold more. Before it used to be the large crate was probably your best bet because it held 32 items. I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of these too. I never actually used these before, but it does make this look less like this, which is quite nice actually. So we're going to start designating our stockpiles, so let's go ahead and do that. So here's a stockpile. This one is sort of close to nothing really, so I'm going to probably make that where our miners and such go. You can have construction materials there too, that's fine. You can have weapons there. I don't want food or drink there, and I guess wealth could be there, that's fine. I guess tools and goods could be there too. So really I just don't want food there, is what I'm trying to tell you. I do want food here though, because as you can see this is sort of perfectly located for food. So we're going to remove, we're just going to click none, and then we're going to do food and drink. Excellent. And then I'll get rid of this stockpile, and then everybody will haul things. But first I want them to actually build this, so that's not my top priority right now. But no, we're going to just keep doing these things that are less important. That's cool. You know what, I didn't even want a traveler today. Not a big deal. Wow, carpenter level 4. Man, maxed out, did all the important stuff. I don't think carpenters can currently change into anything else, because they haven't, yeah, not unlocked yet. So while I'm wasting time, so here are the future classes that they're going to potentially be able to have. If you look at the, what is that site called? It's where people go for free funding for stuff they don't have money for to do on their own. I know this word. Alright, some website that I don't know the name of right now because my brain just died. You can see some of the classes that they mentioned. There's like a magma guy thing. Like a lava smith, I think was one of them, and then archers and stuff. So there's going to be some additional class after footman that's going to be stronger and better is the idea. And that's true across the board. Right now, mainly in the alpha, they're predominantly working on bug fixes and then slowly adding new traits, which I think working on the bug fixes is actually a phenomenal idea because this game has been traditionally very buggy in the different alphas that I've played. Like, in Alpha 11, it was still an issue that you get to day 20 in a game and it's just downright unplayable, which is very unfortunate. As you can see here, so I have my farmer going and taking care of this, and this. This area hasn't really gotten done, so this is telling me I'm probably going to need another farmer. So let's go ahead and take a look at our citizens. Oh, they actually did start building stuff. I might actually get somebody. And let's look at their traits. So we're going to be looking for somebody who has high body, and then maybe mind if we want them to become a chef. Where were you at? Oh, you had low mind. Yeah, we need somebody who's not you to become our chef. We might do this guy, but I don't remember if I'm saving him in case I need a footman. Like, you would be perfect. Why did I have you become the carpenter? Weird. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can become our footman if I need one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to change this guy into our other farmer. Approve. And then that will hopefully help out with the fact that this isn't getting farmed at all. We have enough food, we have enough net worth, we have a new citizen. Hello, Lane Rook. Wait, Lane Rook, is that you? Yes, Lane Rook. He has 6 mind and no other valuable attributes. You're going to become a craftsman. Congratulations. Okay, so they're working away here, which is good. Let's see about dining hall, probably. Because I don't like eating off the floor. I don't know why. I'm going to just copy one of the existing buildings again. Fancy workshop. Ooh, it's blank. How nice. Dining hall. Whoops. Oops. Nobody saw that. That did not happen, and it was not recorded. So, there's that. Okay. I'm gonna put it here, I believe, because I like to have it close access to the farms. So let's put it here. I'm gonna have it... No, let's just do this. Then I can have a 4x4 there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So the one thing I'm going to add is I'm going to add roads. Wood is pretty much infinitely available, so I try to do most things with wood, if I can. Sometimes you can't. It's fine. Here we go, and then we're going to have a little 3x3 there, and then 3x3 here. Sorry, I'm being really slow about this because I gotta wait out the construction to actually finish on this building over here before I do anything over there. I'm not sure if it still breaks it if you move on to too many things. I'm not really willing to take that risk right now. Okay, so here we go. We have our farms here, sleeping quarters here. I'm gonna probably add more sleeping quarters. I usually end up having a little area with the craftsmen over here, separate from the sleeping quarters, but they have beds in their area as well. Yeah, it's looking pretty swanky. I'm gonna let that finish out, and then I'll go ahead and do this. Nice, hooray! Good work, team. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And then I'll probably have this be an extra storage pit for more materials as well. I've never had a problem where I have an excessive amount of food, which is, I mean, good and bad, both, I guess. Yes, finish building so I can move on. Thank you. So far it's definitely running better than it has in the other games. I don't have, like, these guys eventually used to bug out hardcore, but, like, they're actually working consistently, which is a good sign, because that doesn't always happen in the alphas, unfortunately. They start wandering aimlessly and questioning the meaning of life, which is not what they're here for. I also heard another addition in this alpha is that you're able to harvest trees and plant them, which is nice, because trees are somewhat infinite, but not completely infinite, so making sure you don't ever truly run out of wood is nice. And very reflective of reality. Oh, they're still working on the roof. Alright, you guys just keep clucking away at that. Sleep indoors, sort of. That's fine. Oh, a simple merchant has arrived. So, if you can get an upgraded worker outfit, those are very, very, very nice, because your workers will actually work faster. So let's see what we have to sell. Fine dresser is a very nice option. Writing desk only sells for 20. I'm actually surprised by that. I didn't actually build a normal dresser because I only built the fine version. And I built a lot of fine wooden chairs, so I'll go ahead and sell those. And we have mean beds, that's nice. And And dining tables that are fine as well. Okay, so we should be able to buy a couple of these upgraded worker outfits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I could only buy one. That's unfortunate. Oh well, that's fine. So someone will go ahead and grab that. We don't have any more. We could get a winter worker outfit. They're going to eventually supposedly release different weather. We'll go ahead and buy padded armor then for whenever we have our goblin invaders come. Build, my minions, build. Then take this off so I can see who's sleeping inside, like the creeper I am. It's beautiful. I love it. It's perfect. I'm actually surprised I haven't had any goblins yet, and I think I'm on day 3? So, I mean, it works out well, because the benefit of not having any goblins come in is you can keep your citizen who's eventually going to become a footman as a worker. Once they become a footman, they just sort of patrol around and don't really do anything beneficial for your village anymore. I mean, aside from kill goblins, right? Like, whatever. But the downside is you don't really want to transfer this person between being a footman and a worker because they lose their experience from the job. And so, like, they're never going to get the health benefits, the HP, and so on. So, like, once you select a footman, it's just best to leave them as a footman. Which is why Ragnar, John Dell, I've been trying to keep him as a worker so we can get this sort of stuff set up. So we can get more citizens, so we can have more foods. Everybody be happy. Wow, we have crazy amounts of jerky. I don't remember my hunter being this productive before. Is it because you've gotten better pathing? Is it because you don't have ADD anymore? That's amazing. I love it. Actually, let's go ahead and look into the other kind of craftsmen we have. So we had this new guy, Lane Rook, right? He has really nice mind. Let's go find him a job where he can just be crafty. I think you need a mason to unlock a couple of the other jobs. So let's go ahead and start with a mason. We'll probably change him to something else because if I'm not incorrect, masons are completely useless. So, show workshop. You changed it so you actually have to create your own workbench. Okay. Level, none required. Stuff, none required. Awesome. Build your workbench. Ooh, that looks fancy. I want that. That's right. So we're gonna get our blacksmith's hammer, which is helpful, and then also our cook spoon. And a stone maul. What else can you build to get you to get leveled up? Oh, you just need a mason's workbench, which you're building, so that's fine. Yay, new to citizen, except, who's our new guy? Kate. Kate, tell me about yourself. Kate has nice body and nice spirit, so that's not bad. She would make a good trapper if we need another one. Which we don't, because we're rolling in meat. Literally rolling in meat. Where did our mason guy go? Hi, Mason. Did you build your thing yet? Mason? 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 Okay, so... do I have to find his little workbench in here, though? Because that's going to make me really unhappy. I feel like that's what I had to do last time. And the end result was confusion. You know what? We're just going to go over here. We're going to go ahead and finish building more dining tables and chairs because we made too many fancy ones. Dining table, we'll make 10 because you keep being fancy. Simple wooden chair, we'll make 10 more. Hopefully some of those won't be fancy. Okay, and then it doesn't look like we have a lot of people doing stuff, so that must mean that's done, which means that I can click finish editing and build. Yes, yes, yes. And they'll get to work on that, which is good. Keep getting us some more sweet new citizens. Okay, is this the workbench? No, this is my carpenter's tool bench, which clearly we need more of that. Oh, here we go. Mason workbench. So as far as I can tell, I do need to find it, but that might not actually be the case. It's just I don't see any other solution. You guys are hungry. I can see that. It's lovely. We have pumpkins. Lots and lots of pumpkins. Are my farmers not... Did I not designate this as something? it might not be designated. Let's designate it as something. We have pumpkins and turnips, which are both stupid foods. Ooh, corn. Corn is a vital nutrient in your daily life, especially if you have a predominantly meat diet. Help with some fiber, get some things moving. Alright, well I think we're gonna go ahead and cut off there, because all we're gonna do is watch these guys build stuff and then see if I can do anything fancy with my mason, which the answer is no. The answer is no. So, let's continue next time. Thank you for watching. Click like if you like, click dislike if you didn't like it, and, you know, just use your best judgment on that sort of thing. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.